Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on our Hollywood animal stuff that dreams are made of, run, and things are going well for the studio. We are buying up theaters. We are hosting banquets now to try to bring us more and more influence to gear up for that Pollux drive, see if we can sweep the awards. We also are really getting our staff and everybody going better and better. We got Ernest Lane at 10 stars. Kevin Ball is a new addition. He's about to get there. Catherine Atkins is leading the way, about to get to her 9 stars. Julia Holt as well. Charlie Graham, Edgar Conti. We have all kinds of stars. We are working on getting us up there with Jane Fisher, still working her way up, putting her in films. Right now, she's busy filming in the Angel Squad. She's just our homegrown talent. We're trying to move up there. I am listening to you all, though, and I do know Pearl, she's not being used. We are going to get her into some films as a supporting actress, maybe even train her up a little bit more. I don't know. And as far as screenwriters go, we are going to probably have to make some cuts among some of these guys here. The ones who are weak, especially with drama not being his thing, that one kind of hurts him. Walter can at least write romance. Donald can do the detective, but these two might have to go. So let's take a quick look to see who's out there before we make any rash decisions on the screenwriter section. I mean, they are weak there. Herbert Ford, he can do romance. He's expensive, but we have the money for it. That's really not anything now. We could get a 9-star potential guy here with Maurice Fox, who's actually a little less expensive. He can do detectives, an action writer. But again, we're trying to figure out who's out there. Now, do we still have, with Kristallnacht, will we start seeing more people fleeing Germany or not? Because if so, right here, Christopher Hill, an arrogant, modest person. That's kind of goes off each other. That's right there, 9-star. He's an adventure guy, but he's and a detective in Stanley Dunn. So we've got some people down there who could really, really get stuff going. So we got Christopher Hill and Stanley Dunn. Let's keep that in mind for when we get a chance to make some changes to our current studio employees. Because right now, how much are we paying Mr. Bird? Just $800 a month. And Carpenter's getting $300 a month, so they're both really cheap, which is nice. We could get rid of Walter, making $4,400 a month, but now there, Wilson Hodges, Mr. $33,000 man. Okay, speaking of Hodges, let's get to work on another script here. And we are going to get to work doing the adventures of... Wait, what do we have out here? Oh, yeah, Marie Antoinette. No, I think we're fine. So we're going to get to work on the adventures of Robin Hood. This one was Michael, what was it? Kurtz, I believe. And William Kelby. As far as co-directed, it was Errol Flynn doing this one with Olivia de Havilland. So we've got to have a little historical, some romance, some drama, some action, some adventure. We're going to have all this stuff going on. Actually, let's just do 20. Let's shrink that down a little bit. Little bit less there. There we go. A little more adventure than action, probably. Okay, what's our setting going to be? We have Victorian England. Middle Ages, Arthurian legends. Middle Ages is close. We'll go with that one. We're going to have our lovable rogue. Where is he at? There we go, Robin Hood. We have to have a tyrant, King John. Supporting characters, we will have a damsel in distress, Maid Mary in there. We need to have a sidekick, Little John is ready to go. Who else do we need? We need the sheriff, villain's right-hand man. We are going to have what are we going to have? Let's see. Little highbrow humor, maybe. Jousting tournament instead of archery. Let's see. I mean, we need kind of a final showdown, don't we? But then we don't have enough. But it's got highbrow humor, I feel. Let's get rid of the showdown. And we are going to have, we just won't have that. We'll have the jousting tournament. That's where I'm thinking of the Disney one as well, where you have like the competition at the archery one. That's a fantastic Robin Hood, by the way. That takes me back. I love that one. Let's see. We're not finding treasure. We could do rescues the hostage. The antagonist repents. It's like, I'm sorry, take everything back. Now we'll do punished. So some of these don't have staleness ratings on them. These two aren't. These three. Interesting. All right. Mr. Hodges, make something happen out of this. It's going to be a long script to do. So we'll see what we can get going. And once these guys get done, we will have to make some changes to Brian Bird. Donald Gallagher's getting closer and closer to being able to do his own scripts, which is good news for us. All right, Captain's Courageous. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. A little disappointing given the cast that we had in that. We will not put our best on this one. This one says Ann Weaver, I think. As well as Dick Beck. We've got others on the way. Keep them getting improved. Let's see what scripts we've got out here. So we've got Rotten Elements. Now we saw that is not holding us back necessarily. First Among the Last is against the code, though. Man, they are rotten for a long time, too, aren't they? Ugh. We have this one going against the code. Modern Times with Felix Hill. We got some stale and rotten elements there. I think we'll go with Holiday. So this is our romantic Victorian England one. Generational conflict, different humors. We will let the cinematographer be Clyde Mason. Film this one on the Gabe. Man. We got to get some better stuff here. We will go on the soundstage. Look at that. 4-star on the interiors, though. That's good news. Yes, Mr. Mason, we will pay you whatever you need. $57,000 it is. What's going on there? Well, that's not a good sign. There we go. Let's see. Let's get everybody going here. Let's put Mr. Rooks on this one. He's already won one Pollux. We'll let him get a shot at it. Directed by... Oh, Calvin Stevenson. That's going to be our... He's our Robin Hood guy right there. Look at that. He's already got the jousting tournament. Romance and drama. Anthony Campbell's got so much potential, but we'll let Leon Reese get this one. The Working Man, we're going to put Kevin Ball in there, and we will put him next to Diane Griffith. The Strict Parent, we need somebody older. Is Gabe available? I don't know that he is. He is not. We don't have our elder statesman here, so we're going to have to swap out Kevin Ball. We're going to put Edgar Conti maybe in charge of that one. Nope. Let's do Roger Jenkins. He's got the star power. And we will put Kevin Ball as the Strict Parent, playing in a supporting role, but maybe, being 45, he's one of our oldest actors that we have out there at the moment that can do things. So A Star is Born is doing great for us. Even with the rotten element, it's done quite well. My man Godfrey is again doing really well also. And Anna Karenina is ready to go out there. A Star is Born. We will continue that distribution. Scale it back quite a bit. As we do. The good news is our studio is just basically printing money. And that's a beautiful thing. Anna Karenina, 8 and 8 with an A rating. We've got 4 stars going along this way, except for the Bone Grinder. So Anna Karenina is one that we're going to need to think about as a potential Pollux nominee for us. Beautifully done, guys. Excellent job. Susie Duncan. 1.6. Everything's fresh on this one, surprisingly, somehow. And then it's, of course, moving to stale. And then Imitation of Life gets hit by it. Of course. But Anna Karenina should do fine. We got the Painted Stallion getting ready to go into release soon, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies in production here. Not too bad. Anna Karenina pulled in 42% attendance, 1.9 million. Not as good as I would have liked to have seen. Evil Among Us. What do we have here? 5, 2, and 4, 7. What do you got? The Fantasy Kingdom, Horror, Wizard. Okay. We've got Vincent Gibson lined up. Let's just go ahead and do the general speed up. And Brian Bird, not too bad of a script. Gives us something different with a vampire. Let's put this one into production. We will give this one to... Yeah, some of these guys we're just going to need to bite the bullet on. Like Harley Gills in 22 days, we will probably just let him go because since we're not anywhere close, potentially we're not close to getting that Pollux that we need to unlock his true potential. So it might just be time to let him go. We have the money to invest in higher quality, so I think we're going to do that, especially as we get up there and have 9 story elements fairly soon becoming available to us and having better scripts that way. We will give this one to Joe Pinkin. This is an Anthony Campbell one. Let him train up, get up to 6 stars out of this one. Our Wayward Soul is going to be Roscoe Ford. Get him going. And the Damsel in Distress, do we give this one to Pearl? Or she can be the first victim. We will give Emma Potter, the top supporting one, the damsel. The villain's right-hand man is going to be David Gutman. The wizard will be... No, wait. Actually, the right-hand man's going to be Russell Spencer. We will give Gutman the wizard role. And the vampire is going to be Marvin Conti. He's bringing a little gravitas to the part. No new story element from Donald Gallagher. Let's hold off on that one just for a second. Let's see here. So Brian Bird, we're going to have to let him go. My man Godfrey has ended with a $5 million profit. And Tom Alexander is now known for doing drama. Another successful hit for us. Good job, guys. Let's take a look here. It is time to let Mr. Bird. We're going to have to let you go, sir. Making room. Now, Gallagher we're going to keep. He can actually start writing scripts for us, potentially. Let's look out there and find our guy. Who do we want to go with? We could do Herbert Ford. We could do Maurice Fox, who's already way up there. I think that's probably our best bet. Or Milton Gilbert, who does detective and comedy. Adventure and drama, not as well. I really do like the idea of these guys that were down here. Where is he at? Man, there's a lot of 1 stars. I don't even see where they're at now. Well, Mr. Hill. There's Victor Hill. Not who we were looking for. Christopher Hill. There we go. I'm going to hire him. And we are going to put him right to work. We're going to give him a script to write. Let's just start writing something. Let's do Historical Middle Ages Wayward Soul. Or no, Adventure, Wild West, and Retired Legend. give him something to work with there. He does adventure. Let's just get him going in 60 days, see what he can come up with. Donald Gallagher. Let's see. I think we're going to research another thing. Let's try to see if we can find a supporting character again. Or themes. We got to get some more themes, maybe. All right. Cleopatra's ready to move into post. Ooh, it's got the rotten elements. The love interest one, which hurts us a lot. This one's not the strongest, so we'll put Emma. No, wait. Let's give it to Lorraine. She's got more potential. And we'll go ahead and give it to Lee. We do have some in training. How is our training going? We've got Virginia Fuller is 30, so 50 and 30 away. Ah, we got Last Survivor. Walter, well done. Nice. So Joe Pinkin's getting closer to moving up there. That would be nice. And Gary Harrington as well. All right, let's throw ourselves another banquet while we have a chance. We will gladly pay that money. How are we doing in pre-production? Up to 100 extras. How's the script element going? 75 days away from getting our 9 story elements. All right, let's get Knights of Glory out there ready to be distributed. 5, 9, and 5. Not the best. We're going through a little bit of a slump in some of the quality, it looks like. We'll go with this one. We're going to put it right here. We want to make sure we have things out there ready to go. We'll do 20,000 on this one. That gives us another 20 plus thousand. That should be plenty for that one. We'll do the 3-week printing. And we're going to have to start advertising right off the bat. Maybe we can pull out some tricks as well. Okay, so this one's for boys. We'll do the young and the general. Let's see who's willing to do stuff. Stanley won't. Russell won't. David, my man. That's what we like to see. We're going to need another trick. Russell will do it. Give aid to the homeless, Russell. And we're good. I mean, it does use influence to do those tricks as well, so I don't necessarily want to do them a lot because of that. All right, let's check in on the Angel Squad. Up to solid 8s. Beautiful. Jane Fisher, Vivian Lawson, Douglas Weaver. Okay, that is good news. We will give this one to Catherine Howell. Is there another star out there that's not costing us an arm and a leg? Rob Dalton. 7.8. He's almost 8 stars. Jay Russell has 9-star potential at the same. So let's go with him. Let's hire him. Bring him into the studio to work with Catherine. And that is a beautiful thing we've got going there. Now, when we take a look at our post-production, we are 15 days away from getting our Superior Music Concert Hall. That's good news for us. Oh, let's see. So we're still, It Happened One Night, still our top grossing film. A Star is Born is still doing pretty decent in those theaters. I don't know that it has more legs on it, though. Anna Karenina, it's profitable. That's all we can really ask for. Coleman Casey, we are keeping you around. You've been fun to have. You're a cowboy guy. All right. Imitation of Life is ready to go into production. It's got those rotten elements. Yippee on that one. But we're going to see if we can still make money off of it. We're just driving these elements into the ground. We don't need to do the second unit. We have so many movies ready to go. We're fine. Anna Karenina, it's got enough in it to do something. We have so many great artistic films that we really need to get that last boutique, get to that boutique bonus to really capitalize on that and make these movies last longer in theaters. Okay, here comes the Painted Stallion and A Star is Born. 100,000. You know what? Let's give it 1,000 screens. We're going to do that. See if it can get a little bit more money. And the Painted Stallion will hopefully be a hit for us. 8 on the popcorn scale, 6.5 on the artistic. So that will be interesting to see how that stacks up. Bone Grinder doesn't like us. Exquisite Cinematique doesn't, but Friday Partner does. And so does Fun Times. Roy Cox likes it. Roscoe Ford is winning people over. And speaking of Roscoe, he has now 5 stars for us. Beautiful. Gene Stein's maxed out, and this is another $1.6 million film. We are putting more money into our production, but it's paying off because look at our bank balance there. We don't have to worry about paying too much for these people, and we can do these 5-year contracts of $300,000 and not even blink an eye. Not even think about it. That is a great place to be in. Harley Gill. All right. Oh, Harley. He's a perfectionist leader, though. He's... Oh. You know, he's... I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. We're going to keep him. It's not like he's a writer. We can always hire somebody else. The writers are a different story because we're limited on how many we can have. And now we've got our Superior Concert Hall. That's good news for us. So we could do with the orchestral to work faster, post-production facilities, much experience that we could work faster again and faster. Or we could generate influence points and get 5 per month, which isn't all that many. So there's really no reason to do that. We could go for twice as much experience. I think, yeah, that's going to help other people level up. So we'll go for that. It's going to take a while before that gets ready anyways. The Painted Stallion did not make its money back. 25% attendance. That's dreadful. Those elements might be catching up to us now. All right, we got a little bit better. Let's see what we can do as far as upgrades here. We'll go ahead and upgrade the last 2. And the police need to be called back into keeping order. What can we do with these other guys? Let's send Mr. Patterson out there. Oh, there we go. Berserk possums. Sounds fun. All right, Holiday. Let's move this into production. 7778. Again, we're doing great on the scripts. The movies are solid. And we've got a few more up our sleeves that we need to try to get into this year as well. Again, we're not going to worry about doing the second unit. There's no reason to. Not where we're at. Manuel Vasquez. Okay, Strict Parent and Ambitious Woman are back to being fresh. That's good news. And where are we at? Felix is 83 days at 99. We still got a lot of scripts going on. Alfred Carpenter is close to being done. All right, Jim Shelton's back into the fold. And Susie, we will definitely keep you. You brought us our first Pollux. And so you're worth a lot of money. I guess considering we did make her give up her Pollux, she deserves the money. All right, Alfred Carpenter's almost done. Oh, what do we got here? Wisconsin farmer is threatening to sue us for stealing the name of his goat cheese. What? Sends a whole wheel in the mail. The label reads, Houston is a 1925 Great Churn Chalice Award-winning aged semi-hard cheese. That's right. We're named after cheese. I know a thing or two about it. I like to say that Houston is a worthy product, and this farmer's something to fight for. I doubt he'll just leave us alone. Oh. We're not going to change our name. Just pay him the money. $700,000. We can do that. A slight case of murder. 5'8" and 5'3". What was wrong with this one? All right. Things went okay. They just... Okay. Alfred Carpenter made it. Let's start the project or see if we can. This one was the Edward Robinson, Jane Bryan, Alan Jenkins crime comedy thing going on. Let's put this one in the hands of... Let's give this one to... We'll give this one to Harry Ray. We'll just shoot on location for this one, except for that. Yeah, okay. Produced by Joe Pinkin. And we will direct it with... This is where, again, we're limited on some of these guys. So let's do Fred Johnson on this one. The star of this one, it's not going to be a big one. So Coleman Casey will be our detective. The Worried Wife, Jane Fisher. She's got a shot to get that experience. And our criminal mastermind, I think, will be Douglas Weaver. Hopefully it's a relatively short shoot for us. And Donald Gallagher found us nothing. Try again. Let's get these into going. Captain's Courageous Post-Production, 6s around. 5.3s all the way around there. So they're not horrible anymore. They're not quite where we want them to be, but they are serviceable for anything that we need. Let's let this one open on Halloween. Not a horror movie. We botched that one, didn't we? We got to get some of those being written here soon. Guess we're going to have to do the 3 weeks printing again. And we'll start advertising now. It's just meant for some general audiences again. We're not going to do any tricks. Save our influence. And our banquet is over, which means we're going to throw another banquet to get that up there. And now the Hurricane is ready to go as well. 7, 9, and 8. This is one that could get us a... Oh, that's a good one. This could get us, to that Pollux Award winning. We're going to open this one on Thanksgiving because we can do 20,000 and still have a lot of seats left over. A lot of theaters, still plenty of them out there. We're not going to lower as much here just in case it has a run over the holidays. There we go. Women, young men, and men. We really need to get those analytics, don't we? We will try a trick on this one for opening night. Diane Griffith, go do an orphanage. That one has some real potential to be a hit, even with that stale element. We only have 2 more in production here. Evil Among Us is ready to go. Get us something different. That's good news. 6, 7, and 4, 9. Nah. We could put... Oh, no, we have him back to researching. That's right. I do think Mr. Carpenter's got to go. He can't write a drama. Ugh. I'm sorry, sir. Let's go find somebody else who can write whatever we want. Herbert Ford might be the guy, but no, Maurice Fox, he's already got 2. Let's sign him. And we're going to put him right to work here. Let's get him writing something. We're going to have him writing... we're going to call this one Vampiro. Vampiro. So this one will be what was suggested. We're going to have a vampire one with a horror action thriller. Not going to be Interview with a Vampire. We'll put a little drama in there because let's name it Vampiro. It's a nod kind of to Interview with a Vampire, but not quite. Let's put a little more thriller in there. There we go. We will put this one in Victorian England. That's kind of a nice time for a vampire to like be all smug and everything about it. We will put the protagonist being a spirited young lady. Yeah, there we go. And we will have to have our vampire here somewhere. There we are. Supporting characters. Let's do the... Ooh, a mysterious guide. That sounds fun. We could do the first victim again. We've got a theme. We're going to have a curse. That's the vampire's curse. A cursed deal on top of it. Nah. How many more do we have? One more we can do. What works for this one? Let's see. Showdown? Let's do a chase. He's chasing after his victims and stuff. That'll be good. And we are going to go with the antagonist gets killed. There's nothing on it as far as staleness goes, so sure, we're going to kill the vampire. Maurice, it's your first script for us. Make us a good one. Oh, the trick didn't work. No. That's a shame. The Painted Stallion, not doing that great. Not at all. We're going to keep it in theaters just because we can, but we're not going to put it in too many of them. Oh, that's way too many. We're not going to do any more than that because on that 8th week, it definitely will not be making anything. Hopefully, Knights of Glory can get us going. Anna Karenina still going okay. 100,000. Dare we do a few more seats? Let's just do another 1,000 screens. We're not losing much if it doesn't do well. We're not going to even advertise on this one. So we don't have to worry about that. A Star is Born made $6 million. Great film for us. Even with the rotten element. And Virginia Fuller is up to 5 stars now. Good news for us there. And Gary Harrington is up to 5.5. They are both very usable now for us. And Gary Harrington now wants a pay raise. Of course he does. All right, Knights of Glory gets us a B. 2 stars all the way around, it looks like. Outside of the Bone Grinder, of course. Why would we expect anything different? 3 stars from Roy Cox, though, even though he says we've seen better. Who leveled up here? Anthony Campbell, 6 stars. We need to really get him going. He's got so much potential still to be great. A $2 million budget, though, Anthony. You need to rein that in a little bit. Ooh, okay. Well, we got hit with that one. Ooh, very ominous with the party there. Dead end. 7-3 and 5-7. Ugh. Okay, Harry Griffith is leveled up though for us for the protection. We'll speed up everything. Albert Duncan is up to 3 stars. Welcome. And Russell Rice is at a whopping 1.2. We should be able to have enough actors and actresses to get started on something else. So not the best. We'll let Jane do this one and Mr. Harrington do this one as well. Because Harrington has a chance. Both of these are going to become very good for us if we use them enough. We have high quality all the way around on things. And let's take a look at the next. Okay, so now stale and fresh. They've moved a little bit. I think Jezebel could be a good one. It's just got the one stale element. Of course, you can't take it with you as well. Let's do you can't take it with you. And we will put Mr. Simon on this one. Now we'll stick with what he likes. Got the ability to make a back street and city interiors really nicely, at least. Okay, producing this one will be Alfred Jensen. After we negotiate. Directed by Sherman Matthews. We're saving Calvin. This one will star Susie Duncan. She's got the artistic gene in it. Tom Alexander is going to be the love interest. With the parental figure being... Where is Sarah? Sarah's not available right now. Oh, she still has 33 days to go. Is there an older actress out here that we can bring in? 52-year-old Della Kester. Possibly. Give us someone along with Sarah to use. Okay, Della, you won a Pollux already. Let's see if you can bring us some success. We'll sign you for 4 years. Oh my goodness! You know what? What will cost you for one movie? Let's just do that. Let's just do one movie. And then we'll go from there. I mean, Sarah's our girl after all. Let's just do a movie and then probably send her on her way. Joe Pinkin, 3.5 stars for the young producer. Good news there. Walter, you continue to disappoint. Oh, Walter. We're going to fire him. We got to fire him. Okay, to the very top is a bad film. Christopher Hill. You tried, sir. You tried. That had a lot more potential than that. All right. We're going to get rid of Walter. Sorry. For $4,400, you're not really worth it. We're going to give Christopher another idea. Let's try doing the Tropical Island Adventure with an ambitious young woman. He's going to level up faster writing these scripts. He might give us something good accidentally even. Who knows? Let's see who's out here. This time we might go for one of the big names. No, we're going to go for our young guy again. What was it? Dunn. Oh, Eugene Carpenter right here. Oh, he's a xenophobe. That'll cause issues. Willie Hawkins. Oh, Jesse Holt. It's just lazy. But he does science fiction and drama. You got it. You can be lazy with us. And let's go ahead. So we've got lots of talent here. Donald is going to be our researcher for right now. The other ones, let's just get him working on some of these generic scripts. I think they level up faster when you do the scripts. So that's what our goal is going to be. And we now have Cleopatra ready to go into distribution as well. How did it do? 6 and 5.5. Ugh. Lorraine and Lee not able to quite pull it out. We'll put this one right around Christmas time. This Western about Cleopatra. Might be a big hit. We'll see. It's not got the popcorn stuff. I mean, that's disappointing. That could have been such a good spot. And it's just got generic stuff. So we're just going to do 2 of those. Save a little bit of money. We're not going to do any tricks. We're getting close to Pollux time. We want to save what we've got. And yes, we know we've got some rotten elements in there. How are we doing here? Anna Karenina did very well lengthwise. The Painted Stallion, not so much. At least it made a profit. Knights of Glory, it's going. Got to get these scripts done so we can put something else to work fairly soon. Knights of Glory. It's doing okay. We'll follow our usual script for it. Let's do extend this. It did not, that's right, it did not have quite the same run as far as marketing goes. The Painted Stallion is done. Only $597,000 profit. That is a big letdown. Anna Karenina, on the other hand, $3.5 million profit. Had a good run at the box office for us. Angel Squad, let's get this one ready. 7, 8, and 8. And Florence Gross for post-production here has improved, which is nice to see. Of course, we don't have that much that we're doing in post, but Catherine Howe, Sherman Matthews, Jay Russell, all getting better along the way. There we go. That's Catherine Howe back there. We will put this one. We could release them both at the same time. That wouldn't be smart. We'll put it here. I guess we should go buy some more theaters. Keep our opponents from being able to do so. Young men. So we'll just do this. Again, no tricks. We don't need them. Let's look at our cinemas, see what we've got. So the Gersteins have 183. Hephaestus has just 30. There's only 317 independent cinemas left. What if we buy them all? Ooh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Let's just go ahead and do it. 28 million. Look at that. Bought them all. Bye-bye, Gerstein. Take that. And we're going to host another banquet. Get us that influence. Okay. Evil Exposed. Excellent. Okay, so before Captain's Courageous there gets ready to go, this is where we're going to wrap up this episode. It's looking like next time we're going to be jumping into the new year, 1939. That we know what 1939 is going to bring with World War II, but we will also make another run at the Pollux Awards and see if we can provide that sweep. We've got some decent movies coming out here. We've got some others in the pipeline that are looking like they can be very good. And then some just average ones again. So it's kind of a toss-up. We've got some good scripts going. We've got a lot of good script writers now working for us, or well, some that have more potential than anything. But so we'll see. But we've got 4 really good script writers, 7 and above. That's exciting to see. And I think we can come up with something great from that. So I want to thank you all for joining me again. This has been, again, a great series. Thank you for all the support, the feedback, the suggestions. It's awesome. Keep them coming. I try to get back to you all. It's a lot, though. to try to do all the time. Just I got a lot on my plate, but I'm having so much fun doing this. I appreciate every single one of you for taking the time to tune in and check this one out. And I just hope you come back on that next episode. And until then, take care and we'll see you.